Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. I hope everybody had a great day yesterday and that you used some of our tips from Take Action Tuesday. And I know Lynn had that offer to go from saver to investor challenge, that 4-day challenge that is coming up. I hope everybody takes that information. I think I'm going to participate with you guys. I've done some of Lynn's programs before, but I think I'm going to participate with you guys. Let me know what you think, and we can all do it together. Is everybody happy Thanksgiving Eve? Today is the day before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my absolute favorite. Well, I love Christmas, but Thanksgiving sets you up for Christmas because you get to eat your mother's sweet potato pies, as many sweet potato pies as you want. So I love them. We're waiting on my fearless co-host to come join us this morning. And I'm going to get our quote together as she comes in. A lot of people want to know what my cup says. It says, brown girls who write. I have written 3 books so far, 2 bestsellers, 1 international bestseller on Amazon, and this is one of the ladies that I support on Instagram, Brown Girls Write, so go check them out. And here, live from the beach, she's enjoying her vacation, and I'm going to be right there with her soon and very soon.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lynn. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me?
A little bit. You breaking up a little bit.
Okay, let me move to a different place. I am sorry, I left my headphones upstairs. Everybody's still asleep. There are different things that are going on. So I'm trying to find the right place to go. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Good morning, Sandra. How my friend doing? I miss you, Sandra. Hey, Kim. Let me tell you, as Lynn finds her spot, Kim has the bomb.com haircut. Her hair, I went to a football game. Let me tell you, that haircut was on point. Like, she made me miss my short hair. Like, I wanted to go instantaneously to the barbershop and get my hair cut like Kim's. So, wow. Kim, keep rocking that haircut, girl. I'm jealous.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, but I cannot cut this. I've been growing it too long.
All right, let's see.
Can you hear us now, Lynn?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit better. I can. You're just moving in slow motion.
Oh, so that means my signal is weak.
Yeah. So I see your lips moving like the old karate movies, and then the words come out a few minutes later.
Okay, all right. Let's see if I can improve this by going outside.
Yes, we love the outdoor scenery.
All right. Well, I didn't want to come out here today because it is very cloudy and humid here. But it is. So if my hair starts growing, starts pooping out, you guys will understand why. Okay, so I'm at a different side. I got to figure out where I am. Okay,
well, while you find the spot, I'm going to read our quote for today because I have it ready today.
Awesome. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I did. Hold on. Where'd it go? I was on the quote from yesterday. All right. Okay. Today's Fearless Morning Show quote is, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, you do better. And that's from my favorite person, Maya Angelou. I wanted to be her so bad growing up. She made me apply to Winston-Salem State University, which I did not get into. They hurt my feelings, but I love her anyway.
Exactly. Awesome. Yes, when you know better, you do better, guys. So first things first, we're going to start out, if you don't mind, JoJo, we're going to go ahead and go into What are we talking about today? Yesterday we talked about what you do today prepares you for tomorrow. Today, good morning, Catherine. Today we're talking about when you know better, you do better. So guys, we're going to tell you today so that you know better, but it's up to you so that you do better. And how do you do better in regards to your finances? We're going to be talking about essentially developing your financial confidence strategy. And what is that, you ask? Developing your financial confidence strategy is just making sure that you do the best that you can with your dollars. When we do the best that we can with the dollars that we have, it's changing the formula. It's changing the way that we've been taught. It's changing our mindset around our finances. Because what do we typically do? And we talk about this often. As soon as we're paid, what's the first thing we do? I have to pay my bills, right? I have to pay for all of those things that are outstanding. Then if I happen to have something left over, then said monies will be used for saving or possibly for investing or whatever the case may be.
Okay, Lynn, stay right there, because now right there I can hear you, because you were breaking up a little bit. I'm staying right there. You're best right there.
Okay, you couldn't hear me earlier. I'm sorry. So just basically developing your financial confidence strategy is figuring out the best allocation of your dollars. How do you best utilize the dollars that you have in your pocket? And in developing a financial confidence strategy, it's all about maximizing. First of all, you got to lay your foundation. You got to set the intention that you're going to do better with your finances, that you're going to follow the formula that millionaires follow. What's that formula? Invest first, save, then spend. The formula again: invest, save, then spend, right? But we have the exact opposite. That's our mantra. That's what we've always done. We do things differently, right? We spend first, we pay everyone else, and then we possibly save for ourselves. So figuring out in the best case scenario for us to develop our financial confidence strategy, first, you know your why. Why do you want to do this? Because if you don't know why you're doing it, more than likely you're not going to keep doing it. Right? And I'm not talking about an overnight beyond that, because everyone is always thinking, oh, I want to make I want to win the lottery, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. But none of the stuff happens, guys, unless you do something. Even with the lottery, you got to play, right? Before you can right? You got to play before you can even possibly win. So you have to do something. So I'm thinking about in terms of your finances, what do? We set our intention, then you maximize your take-home pay. There are certain things that we talked about a lot yesterday extensively, not to beat a dead horse, but guys, why are you getting an income tax refund check every year? Why? You are giving your money to Uncle Sam interest-free the entire year. When that money could be used in your pocket, in your resources, in your investment strategy, whatever the case may be, to help fund your legacy, to build generational wealth for your family. We all sit back and we look and we think, and I'm guilty of this myself. My husband and I will drive through these different neighborhoods, and what's the first thing we say? Man, I wonder what they're doing. Right? I wonder what it is that they're doing, because they're able to live this way. Why are these people not at work? Right? They do all these things every day. They need to be at work somewhere. All this traffic out here, right? So understanding that, guys, we have to figure out a different way of managing our funds. And in doing that, you must develop that financial confidence strategy. So maximizing your take-home pay is a first place to start. Are you getting that refund check? If you are, you need to go to the IRS calculator. Just Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's an actual calculator that you can utilize on the website that tells you how much monies you need to be having taken out of your check. The end game here is not to get a refund. The game is to get your money now so that you can invest it differently. You don't have it now, right? It's going to the IRS. It's sitting somewhere in the bank or in an account making money for them throughout the year. Now you can put it in your account, put it into your investment account. It's not coming in your pocket anyway. You're not going to miss it.
That's right.
So set it up, go in there and figure those things out. There are also other things that we can do. These are very small, detailed things that we can do. And I'll be talking about these in the challenge.
Don't pay Eric any attention. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, William. Good morning, Catherine. Don't pay Eric any attention.
Now, but I'm serious. But Eric on them green beans, tomatoes. Yes, yes.
You missed us singing it the other day, Eric.
But anyway, I digress, Eric. You know I'm ADD. I got to stay on topic. So in looking at that, yes, absolutely maximize your take-home pay. Do all those things that you can do. Do all those things that you hear other people talking about. I hate couponing, guys, but I've come to realize that there's an opportunity there for me to save even more. Yes, these are small, simple things, but you have to start somewhere, right?
Right.
And before you can actually even start there, you got to know what's coming in and what's going out. If you don't know that, then you're even further back than you need to be right now. You need to figure that out first.
Right.
So we have to maximize our take-home pay. The next thing that you need to be able to do is to generate more income. How are you going to generate more income? How do you leave this mindset of what you've been taught? Right? All of those things that we were told as kids, things we were told to do. We were told money doesn't grow on trees, but doesn't dollars come from, I'm sorry, doesn't paper come from trees, right?
That's right.
In a way, so kind of money does grow on trees. What are those things that we believe, right, that have been told to us that we never question? For example, why do you have all of those plastic bags from Walmart in your closet? You saved it because somebody told you one day you're going to need a plastic bag. Put that plastic bag away so you have that, right? Why you have all those napkins in your dashboard? Because somebody told you at some point you're going to need a napkin. Keep those napkins in your dashboard. Guys, I'm guilty of it too. So what are those things that we've been taught that we're doing, right, essentially, that we can change by doing simple little things? Eric Tay, is there an app that can help track your spending? Yes, there is absolutely an app that you can do that. There are tons of apps. There's mint.com. There are other things. Now, I'm not an affiliate of those apps, but there are tons of apps that can do that. But I do know some people are old school. They don't want to put their information right there yet. They're not there yet. So it's going to be a pencil and paper way for people to do that. And if you're that person, or if you want a spreadsheet to do that, I have a spreadsheet that I can send to you. I have a budget toolkit that I can send you that walks you through that process. It's simple and it's free. So absolutely, there are different ways that can happen, but we have to do that first and foremost. So then we can now maximize on our take-home pay. And then finally, now we can start thinking about how do we generate more income. We generate more income, guys, because there are things that we can do. I want you to think about this. Think about you and what you've done to get ready for Black Friday. Because I know the circulars have been pouring in. The emails have been coming in. Everything, you've been bombarded, right? The commercials on TV, on radio, everywhere you go, you've been bombarded with all of these Black Friday sales, all of these specials. But what I want you to think about now is, how can I be a producer instead of a consumer?
Right.
Go in there. And I challenge you guys to even if you don't go in to buy, go in just to look. To just look at what's happening. Pay attention to how those advertisers are doing things. Why can't we do those things for ourselves?
Right.
Why can we not now move into this mentality, guys, that we can get there? We don't have to be the ones waiting in line for this 50-inch TV that's $200 that they only have 20 of, right? People are in there fighting over these things. And then the TV doesn't even work properly.
Right.
Okay, so it's time out for this foolishness, guys. It's time out for us to stop thinking about this. So in developing your financial confidence strategy, let me recap. The first and foremost thing is to set your intention. Why are you doing this, right? Set the intention that you are going to move forward and then essentially take an action. The next thing, of course, is to maximize your take-home pay. What are those changes that you can make in your day-to-day behaviors and your finances that can get you to that next level? The next thing, of course, is generate more income. How can we think about different ways to do that? And you don't have to have a business to generate more income. It can be getting another job, but guys, I want you to think beyond that. Think beyond simply getting another job. Think about some things that you can do, things that people are always asking you about, that they essentially can be paying you to do. Guys,
Right.
it's unbelievable. Are you that person who always is giving out advice? People are always calling you, right, to get some type of advice. I see you
Yes. Oh my God.
yeah. So why are you not capitalizing on those opportunities? That's
That's right.
valuable information that you can be sharing and charging, essentially, charging
Yep.
someone for. So there are different things that you can do. So we're maximizing our take-home pay. We're generating more income. And then the last thing I say, accumulate assets. And this is typically not our strong suit. But I dare you, I challenge you to think about how you can do that differently. How are we going to accumulate assets? How are we going to accumulate things that do not depreciate as soon as we drive off the lot, like a car?
Right.
You don't have to
Right.
have the best car, the fanciest car, the newest car, right, rolling off the lot. Because essentially when you drive off, the total depreciates significantly. So what are
Yes.
those things that we can now purchase, guys, that's going to appreciate for us, right?
Yes.
Whether that's
Yep.
investing, you investing in the stock market, guys. This is your money making money for you while you sleep. Well, you don't even really have to do anything beyond making sure that it's a good investment. Now, let me say that. Do your due diligence. Don't be silly. Don't go out there on a hot stock tip because Uncle Ray Ray said, right? Go out there and make sure you do the research, guys. But we definitely need to be accumulating assets as opposed to all of these liabilities, all of these different things that absolutely mean nothing to us in the grand scheme of things. And it's not just about investing in investments in the stock market. What about real estate? Right?
Yep.
There are also real property value opportunities out there, guys. And I'm telling you this because I'm working on this day by day, month by month, year by year, and it's continuing.
Yes.
Why? My end game is simply this. I want to be able to ensure not only that we're well set, my parents are set, but also my child is set, right? And what do I mean by set? My parents, when they retire, guys, I don't want them to have to worry about Lynn not being able to pay and my sister not being able to pay for them to go into a great facility that's going to be able to help them in the case that's needed. The end goal ultimately for me is, yes, I would like for them to come to my home, but I would like to be able to hire someone too to come into my house to be able to help support them, right?
Yes.
In your case, your situation may be different. Or for my son, I told him when he graduates from high school, he'll have $100,000 waiting on him that he can now use for college, or he can use to start a business. So what are those opportunities that we're setting up for our families? What's your why? That's ultimately what you need to understand, what you need to develop, and what we're trying to get to, right? And if none of that is appeasing to you, you figure out what works for you. Because ultimately, we said this over and over and over, and I sound like a broken record, guys, but no one's coming to save you.
That's right.
You have
at
to
all.
say
You have to be your own superhero right today.
Exactly.
Today.
Draw that S on your chest. Because you have to save yourself. Okay?
You have got to save yourself.
So in a quick recap, developing your financial confidence strategy. First and foremost, you set your intentions, right? That's laying the foundation. You know what it is, what that you want to do and why. You need to maximize your take-home pay because there are little things that we can do on a regular basis to get those things done. You have to generate more income, right? Because essentially we need to be able to let our money work for us in the background while we sleep, not us working for our money. We all have the same amount of time, but it sets you in a completely different space, guys, when your money is working for you rather than you working for your money. And the last thing, of course, is to accumulate assets. In accumulation of assets, we need to figure out a better way as we move forward to build generational wealth, to build legacies. What is your vehicle? What is the vehicle that you want to use? Do you want to invest in the stock market? Do you want to invest in real estate? You ultimately have to decide.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
Janine, I see it. You say you better know it. You are in this by yourself. So you definitely have to go ahead and Get the black Sharpie out and put that S on your chest. It's a
On your
reminder
shirt.
on your shirt, or
Yeah.
that
That's
invisible S on your chest.
I think it's important for them to know too. Part of the Fearless Morning Show is that we're here to help you with this step by step. And so Lynn is giving you these tips so that it's bite size. So you can do, like she was mentioning, irs.gov website to go to see how to maximize your take home pay. That's one thing you can do today. That's your fearless step you can do today, to go and check out to see how you can maximize your income. Because here's the thing. You don't have to be afraid about investing, about your money, about changes in your life. The fear is something different. The fear is not that you can do it. You can do it because you do stuff all day long. You do all kind of stuff all day long. So it's just a fear of doing something different. And remember, fear and excitement are the exact same thing in your brain. You're the one that tells it what if it's fear or excitement. So you need to get excited about your life and your finances. And now that we have told you better, it's time to do better. And put that S on your chest, like Liz said. Because, Lynn, you want to tell them about your 4-day challenge? I put your text. Eric was asking about your something else. I put your text number on there. But if you want to tell them about the 4-day challenge. And Lynn doesn't know, but I think I'm going to do the 4-day challenge with you guys so we all can be in it together. And then we can report back what we're learning. And what we are doing as we continue to take these next steps to be fearless in our finances.
Absolutely. Thank you. So to develop your 4-day confidence strategy challenge, develop your financial confidence strategy, is a 4-day challenge in which you will be able to do those things. What we'll do is essentially email you this information on a daily basis. There'll be videos, there'll be audio podcasts. There's even a workbook that goes along with it that tells you what you need to be doing each day to develop your financial confidence strategy. We'll also invite you to a private Facebook group so that you can actually update and share your ahas, your key takeaways during this journey. So during the 4-day challenge, and I'll archive that later, I'll leave it up so you'll be able to be there, guys. You'll have a community, you'll have accountability, you'll be able to support each other as you're working through, bouncing ideas off of each other around developing your financial confidence strategy. So if you would like to get in on this, we'll send out the initial emails on Friday. So yes, it's going out on Black Friday, but we need you to start thinking differently, guys, so we can know better, we do better. So if you want to join the 4-day challenge, develop your financial confidence strategy, please text 4-day challenge to 470-236-8282. Again, those email communications will start rolling out on Friday, but text that you want in at 470-236-8282.
Because investing does not have to be scary. Saving money does not have to be scary. I think Lynn is working very hard to give you the steps to help set your foundation so that when the time comes, when January 1st, if you look at, and here's the thing, your new year can start whenever you want it to. So if today's your new year, it's starting today. So you can start your new year off right. And that is a 4-day challenge. So make sure you text her your information so that you can get in. And to be for Hump Day Wednesday, to be fearless in your life, I'm going to tie it with Lynn in the finances, because our children, when we know better, we do better. And we are learning now how to do better with our lives. I'm giving you some tips to how to create some change in your life and how to get over some barriers. But we also need, our children are watching us. So as we are starting to do better in our life and in our finances, our children are watching, and they are going to follow in our footsteps. So you don't want your children saying every day, I ain't got no money. No, you can't have that. No, we can't go there. We can't do that. Today is the day that you have to set that standard for them. Now that we know better, we're going to do better. And then your children will line themselves up with you. Okay, Sandra, I'll make sure Lynn sees your email. Have a good day at work. Did you see her message, Lynn?
I have Miss Sandy. I think she's one of the people who texted yesterday.
Okay.
I'm following up with her as well. Yes, I have her. If that's the same Miss Sandy, I do have her information. Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Good
Absolutely.
morning, Ricky. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, everybody.
I just want to say, guys, you were awesome yesterday. You guys were just, I mean, it was just my phone was just ringing off the charts with you all joining the 4-day financial confidence challenge. So I am so excited. Let's just get it together and get it done.
Yeah, and let's start Black Friday. So next year, you don't have to wait to Black Friday to go get your sales because your finances are going to already be in order and you don't have to worry about that. Right, Lynn? So we set that foundation early. So again, your children are watching, guys. And it is Hump Day Wednesday. It is Thanksgiving Eve. And if you're like Lynn already on vacation, I'm trying to get there. So we just got one more day to get over before we can enjoy our family. But we want to make sure that you have everything you need to start your week off. So to Friday, we'll start the challenge. We will not, Fearless Morning Show will not be here tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving.
We'll be getting some beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
Lynn, you could not wait to do that again.
I'm so sorry. I love Shirley Caesar. Y'all just have to deal with it. I get it. I'm corny. So what?
I know Eric Tate is going to love that because that was his comment earlier. Yes. That's right. We shall be eating really good on tomorrow. So, all right, guys, that's it for the Fearless Morning Show. We are actually 11 minutes over again today. We promise we're going to keep this time 15 minutes, but sometimes the information gets so good and you guys ask such great questions. We want to make sure that we can answer everybody. So Lynn's text number, if you want to join the 4-day challenge, is 470-236-8282 so that you can get that information. And I will be joining in with you guys so we can all work this out together as we get fearless in our life and in our finances, y'all. That's how it's going to go down. Lynn, you want to tell them where to find you at today?
Absolutely. You guys can find me on my website at demonsenterprise.com. There's no www in front of that. It's simply demonsenterprise.com. That's DEMMONS. Demons, not demons, demonsenterprise.com. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at demonsspeak. I don't know, guys, if I'm going to stay on Twitter or not because somebody keeps tweeting about LeVar Bell and everything else that's going on, as opposed to what happened with the Navy and stuff like that. And I'm kind of just, I'm about done with it. I'm sorry, I digress. I went on a little rant, but I'm just not appreciating what I'm seeing these days from 45. Anyway.
I think we all can agree with those sentiments. Exactly. All right, guys, you can find me on BAFearless.com. That's BE, the letter A, fearless.com. And on all social media, Yamitra JoJo. I'm the only one out there. So if you search me, you will find me. And make sure that you guys sign up again for Lynn's 4-day challenge. We'll be back on Friday with the Fearless Morning Show. And it will be Freebie Friday. So you want to make sure that you tune in at 7:15 because I'm sure we're going to have some great stuff for you and some great tips to finish out the week and get you ready for the next week. So you guys have a great day, Lynn. Enjoy your vacation. Absolutely. I will be joining you tomorrow. I cannot wait. You guys have a good Thanksgiving. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.